Man, dude, I was like so stoked because he hasn't seen this car yet. I was like, oh, he's gonna be so excited when I pull up at school in front of all his friends in a cool car. And it's gonna be what it's like for the dad that wins this car.
Yeah.
I hope
this
is
this is what it's like for the dad that wins this car.
This is what no, don't say that online. This is what it's like for this dad that built the car. I'm gonna make it good. So, I built the dad wagon for two specific groups of people. The first group is obviously dads. I wanted to build a car that like you would dream about as a 15-year-old kid, but also could convince your wife that it was a good idea at 30. And I think we did that. The second group is, well, kids, people who have dads. You know, the thing about it is, if you ever built a car, especially a car that you're like super proud of, a lot of times you'll have these like older guys come up to you and be like, dude, that car is so awesome, but you're driving down the street and you look at a kid that you think is gonna freak out about it and they don't even look at it. But unless you paint your car a crazy color or do something like a livery on it, they really don't notice. What attracted us to Hot Wheels when we were kids? It's the crazy loud colors. It was like they go really fast, they look really awesome, they look wild like nothing you've seen on the street. So today, we're gonna see if we accomplish the second goal. I've got a nephew that's 10 years old. He's been on the channel before, and he hasn't seen this car yet. He saw it like when I was first building it, but he hasn't seen it. I don't think he's seen it since I painted it, so it should be really fun. I'm gonna go pick him up from school. It's his last day of school, and I just got a phone call asking if I could go pick him up, so I figured I'd take you guys with me. I still haven't charged the AC in this car, so it's pretty warm. We're just gonna go windows down. So, I don't have gauges right now. I've got this GoPro set up just to show you guys. Maybe, let's see. That's actually an exciting thing because I took them out to have the LED or LCD screen replaced, so it'll be like brand new when you guys get it. More on that later. For now, I've got 10 minutes to get to my nephew's school, so I gotta book it. Let's do it. You know that Murphy's Law thing that says if something can go wrong, it will? I am a mile from my nephew's house, or not house, but school. And I cut the car off to put a camera out there to catch his face when I pulled up. And the temperature sensor blew out of the coolant flange. So I'm stranded, I can't go anywhere. The good thing is I'm at my wife's work, but she doesn't have a car, so my nephew's stuck at school and well, we're broken down. This is what building cars is all about. God, I'm so bummed though. I really wanted him to see this car working well. Anyway, I gotta figure this out. All right, so I did some poking around. That's coolant. It's definitely a coolant flange issue, which, you know, you guys know I had some issues with that sealing properly, and so my coolant got low, and it was kind of the perfect storm because I don't have my gauges in, so I couldn't check my temperature. My temperature gauge, I've drove it 170 miles last weekend, so I didn't think there was an issue, but obviously there's an issue. I've got to let the car cool off. I called the school. It's right down that road. I called them and told them I was going to be late. So I'm going to let the car cool off, and then I think what I'm going to do, a lot of you guys mentioned the metal coolant flanges that are made. I don't remember what company makes them, but I'm going to contact them and see if they think this will fix my problem. And if it will, it probably will. I'm going to go ahead and get a metal flange and be done with this plastic nonsense. I don't know. I'm just thankful that I stopped at my wife's work because this would have been really bad on the side of the road. So I'm going to go sit in the air conditioning. I hate that my nephew is sitting at school waiting for me. It kind of sucks. But I'll make it up to him. We'll go for a drive or go film together or something. I don't know. We'll do something fun because nobody likes being that last kid that's picked up from school, and this is totally my fault. All right, see you guys in a minute. Hey, dude.
Hi.
This is totally unplanned. They just showed up. So my car's over here. I mean, I say we just go get him in the escape and then come back and I'll show it to him here. Thoughts? This is for real 100% unplanned. Where are you guys going?
Here.
Oh, they were coming here. Chase works here as well, so he's also my mechanic friend.
I've got the clip out. Something isn't right. Like it's not seating in anything. It's just floppy.
No O-ring, that's why.
Oh, okay. Well, you're probably not going anywhere with no O-ring then.
That coolant's hot. Don't touch the coolant. Despite the name. Yeah, I bet I'm not going anywhere.
I bet you're going to a parking spot.
I bet. Yeah, I mean, that's why it's not seating, there's no O-ring. I've got O-rings at home, so... The joys of owning a car that you built in your driveway. Yeah, okay, so let's roll it to a spot, and, or just roll it. I mean, we just roll it back, really. And then I'll get some Here's the thing, everyone at home. The good news is this happened now and not after the car was given away. So that's why I'm driving the car around town, because I want this kind of stuff. I mean, I don't want it to happen ever. But if it's gonna happen, I want it to happen to me so that we can get it sorted. So probably gonna get a metal flange to replace the crap plastic one. And yeah, and then we shouldn't have any issues with the cooling system. That would. Alright. Let's push it. You can film, actually. You film. I'm going to push it backwards. That'll be a good way to open the video.
No, please. I don't want to film while you push.
Man, dude, I was like so stoked because he hasn't seen this car yet. And I was like, oh, he's going to be so excited when I pull up at school in front of all his friends in a cool car. And it's going to be what it's like for the dad that wins this car.
Yeah. This is what it's like for the dad that wins this car.
This is what it, no, don't say that online. This is what it's like for this dad that built the car. I'm gonna make it good. It's what owning a car is all about. So we got Nephew in the Escape. Not quite as cool as the Audi, but you're still gonna get to see it.
And it's still a 5-speed.
But it is a 5-speed, so that's cool. But yeah, so you're still gonna get to see it. So we'll video that. So we'll go look at it. So yeah, I painted it white and then put all the stickers and stuff on it. The inside's still not done. But cool? Do you like it?
Yes.
Would you drive it?
Yes, I would.
Sick. It's yours.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
No.
Not yet. We'll do one whenever you turn 16. We'll build one. So yeah. Have you seen all my new stickers?
No, what is that?
Build, give, repeat.
All right.
Or bauen, geben, weiterholden. That's my best attempt. All you, the German people, let me know if I got close.
Where's that van
It's at Chase's house.
at? What if you brought the van to school?
That would be awesome. Maybe next year when it's done.
Oh yes, I would love that.
That would be very cool. You could just like jump over and to get in. Let's go. All right. This is like, let me show you. And then we need a camera. so I'm out of time to work on this thing today, so I'll park it over there, and then I'll go to work and work until tonight, and then wake up in the morning and try to get this thing running, and also try to produce another video because this one was supposed to come out like tomorrow. So anyway, frustrated, that's all. These are a common issue for Audis. If you have an Audi and you have a coolant leak, chances are you've at least had to check this thing, if not replace it. So common, actually, that I called ECS and ended up getting one of these. Somebody has made a cast aluminum version of this because plastic and cooling doesn't go very well together. So I got this cast aluminum version, which is super nice. It's kind of frustrating I had to buy another one, but whatever. It's very nice. So I shouldn't have any issues with warping or anything like that, especially not cracking because it's aluminum, and it's a pretty good part, and it's not super expensive, probably because a lot of people have to buy them. So I'm going to replace this plastic flange with the metal one, and hopefully that will fix all of our issues. Something I've realized is this is the coolant temperature sensor that I've got, and when you put it in here, it actually touches. I'll get you guys close up to that, but it actually touches inside the flange. So this is not the right sensor. I don't think it's the right sensor anyway. It seems a little bit too long. So I'm going to have to go to the parts store and see if I can find one of these that's a little bit shorter, so it'll fit in this flange, and then I can get the flange back on the car, and hopefully it'll seal everything up. This one, the issue I have with this plastic one is I actually had to run RTV around every joint, which I know is not good, but I had to for it just for it to seal. So I knew I was going to have to find a better solution, and I think this is going to be it. So I'm hoping that little bit is enough to fix the problem. This thing does sit down further into the hole, so hopefully it'll work. So I pushed the O-ring down into there. It's not really going in. That's not going in. This O-ring feels really thick, so it could be. It's just too. Oh yeah, that felt good. Ha ha. Yes, yes. I think this is gonna work. This has been a struggle. I haven't talked about this on the channel because it's kind of been embarrassing because it's such a simple thing, but I have not been able to get this thing to work. That was a great fit. Oh yeah. Yes. That's it. We did it. We did it. Are you excited? Yeah. Good deal. All right. Now we just have to, install it and fill it with water. It's a successful morning so far, dude. All right. So if you're doing this, I would suggest doing this off the car. If you're replacing the flange anyway, go ahead and put this in before you put the flange on. That's my opinion. Based on this, I've replaced this flange 4 times so far. This is the 5th. Not with this. I've done this job 4 times. I've replaced the flange. This is my 3rd flange, and it's metal. So yeah. All right. So my temperature sensor is installed. We're good there. I have so much confidence in this, especially compared to what I was doing with that. Also, I'm just going to time-lapse me reinstalling this thing. I've done it before on the channel. I don't know if I talked about it much because it's hard to film. But basically, we'll do this. So over here, you have, they used plastic quick releases. This, once you take it, you did just scare me. So this, with the O-ring, connects right there to the back of the block, okay, right here, with 2 screws. The bottom, this is the quick connection. You can see it's got kind of this weird shaped, thing. This just plugs into here. So what you'll do to connect that is push the clip in and then just slide it on. You'll hear it click. That's good. You're good there. And then this is going to bolt in these 2 bolts onto the reservoir tube kind of area. There is an O-ring that goes on that tube. It should still be on there from your old one. I have never seen anyone like send replacement parts for that. So that's how it goes, just like that. We're gonna go put it in and we'll see if it fixes the leak. I'm glad we're putting a metal flange on this car as a giveaway car. It's just one less piece to worry about, and that is a common fail area for this car. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put some water in this thing, and I'm gonna tilt it up. That's gonna send water down through here, and gravity will take it down to the flange. Now, if we did this right, and if everything is working in our favor, it won't leak. Honestly, I'm kind of expecting it to leak, but hopefully it doesn't. If it does leak, then we'll have to find another solution. I probably won't do that today. I don't think it's leaking. I'm like, you know, it's like, if any of you guys played sports in high school and like you get hurt and then you don't go to the doctor because you're afraid the doctor's going to tell you that you're hurt. This is what that's like. I don't want to look under the car. All right, here we go. Okay, the temperature sensor is sealed, no water. Oh, it's so dry. Yes! Oh, okay, don't get your hopes up. Don't get your hopes up. This is still an Audi. Here we go. Oh, good. That is so good. Okay, let's go get more water and make sure that I'm not just, I'm not dreaming. There's definitely water in here now. Under the car. Oh. Yes! 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 Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, wow. Ouch. Okay. So, I guess what we need to do next is run the car up to temperature. That makes sense. The final test. And I'll rev it a few times, make sure nothing happens. What a victory. But you know, what a victory. This is awesome. This is great. This doesn't happen for me super often. Like body work, I tend to work that stuff out. Mechanic stuff, I'm not good at it. So I'm pretty excited about this. I don't know if I'm getting better, if I got really lucky. All right, let's see. All right, no more leaks. The car sounds awesome. I'm so stoked about this. I'm gonna put a link to that flange in the description below. If you do have this issue, the metal flange is the way to go. That plastic flange I got was brand new too. Just go with a metal one. It's not that much more expensive. This car's gonna be given away soon. If you haven't entered, you've got like a couple of days to enter at this point. I'm not really sure when this video is gonna come out, so go ahead and get your 1-minute video filmed, get it on Instagram, #BuiltGiveaway, and tag me at Built on YouTube. Or if you don't really want to put it on Instagram, you can email it to me at built.caleb@gmail.com, and I'll see all those. The winners are going to get announced Sunday. We're going to do a full live drawing kind of thing to put the video out. And then after the video goes up of all the finalists, we're going to vote on the channel on the community tab. And then this car is getting given away, and we can move on to the next thing, finally. I'm really happy with how this thing's coming out. It's truly a great car. All right, see you guys soon.